Hello friends, welcome to my channel eCluster, in which I have covered 6 questions related to the C language. Actually, my speed of discussing the question is slow due to some work. Here in this particular video, I am come again with C objective questions. And in this video and the coming 2-3 videos, I am going to discuss some complex declarations in C language. And in those questions you will see some questions will be from the UGC NET exam or from the GATE exams. This question which I have covered came in the UGC NET exam of June 2016. Some students get confused in the complex declarations in C language. Simple declarations, they are easy for the student to understand. Okay, for example, if you talk about some declarations in C language, you can see that, for example, if I have to declare an array, what I write it, I write like this. For example, I write simple, if I am considering an integer array, then I will write it simply like this: int a of 10. What does this mean? It means that a is an array which can store 10 elements and each element is of type integer. That is, its declaration simply tells that a is an array which can store 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 elements. A is an array. This is an array of integers which can store 10 elements and each element is of integer type. This is a simple declaration which students know, and they know that this square bracket is used for array declaration. Okay, if we want to declare a particular function, we simply write like this. For example, we write int, for example, the name of the function is fun, and like this. It means, what does it mean? That fun is a function whose return type is integer. That is, it is returning an integer value. And in the function declaration, you see that we will use simply a parenthesis here to declare a function. Okay, for example, if we are going to declare a pointer, we simply write like that. For example, I write int asterisk b. It means b is not a simple variable. B is a pointer type variable because we have used asterisk operator here. That is, b is a pointer type variable. B is a pointer type variable. Okay, which that is, b is storing the address. B is a pointer type variable. That is, b is storing a address of which element? B is storing the address of that element which is containing a integer value, which is containing an integer value. Okay, that is, we can say, for example, I have declared a simple variable. For example, let's say int k is equal to 10, and we have written b is equal to ampersand of k. B is equal to ampersand of k. That is, we can say b is a pointer type variable. That is, and b is storing the address of k. What we mean that k is simple variable whose value is 10 and its address is 1000. Then b is a pointer type variable which is going to store the address of an integer variable which is storing an integer value. Okay, that is, b will be containing address 1000 here. It is the address of this particular variable. Okay, that is, a pointer type declaration simply means that it is going to contain the address of what? The data type which we are written here. Okay, these are simple fundamental concepts which I have discussed here so that you can understand this particular declaration. Okay, these are some complex declarations which sometimes schemes in UGC NET exams in 2 marks to understand what students are getting. Okay, now coming to this particular question, the question is like that. This came in the UGC NET exam, I have told you. The question is that the following statement in C, the statement is int asterisk f is a function, and then you are using the square bracket, declares. What declares? There are the 4 options given. First option is a function returning a pointer to an array of integers. The second option is a function returning an array of pointers to integers. The third option is array of functions returning pointers to integers, and the last option is an illegal statement. Which of the following is correct? Okay, now try to understand this particular declaration. The declaration given to you, if you see the declaration given to you is like that: int then asterisk, then F, then parenthesis, and then square bracket. Okay, if you see this particular declaration, you will see that int is a data type, and after that you have written the particular variable. And if you see this variable, then if you see the array declaration, then you write the name and then a square bracket. This means this square bracket is denoting an array. This square bracket is denoting an array. Okay, and this, if you see, there are two portions. The function declaration, you know that this format is the function declaration. Then here you see that f is a function. F is a function, and before f you have written the asterisk operator. That is, f is a function returning a pointer, like this. B is a variable returning an pointer, that is returning an address. F is a function returning a pointer, that is returning an address of what? Of what is told by this particular portion. F is a function returning a pointer to an array of integers. That is, f is simply a function. F is simply a function. That is, if we talk about, we can say f is a function, but this function is returning a pointer. That is, this function is returning an address. Matlab, what we mean here is that f is going to return an address here of what? Of an array. Of an array. How many elements are there? It can be a number of elements of an array containing integer elements. Containing integer elements or array of integers. That is, f is going to return an address of integer array. That is, its base address will be returned by this particular array. Okay, got the statement clear? The simple statement is that we actually, if we see the precedence table, then you will find that the precedence operator of parenthesis and square bracket lie at the same level, and both are left to right. That's why first we will solve this, then we will solve this particular portion. It means f is a function. F is a function returning a pointer, that is returning an address to an array of integers. F is a function returning a pointer, returning an address to an array, to an array of integers. That is, we are having an array of integers, let's say of 5 elements, 10 elements, 15 elements. That array's base address or that array's address is returned by the function. Okay, that is, function is containing the address of that particular array. So if we check the options here, then the first option is a function. Okay, a function returning a pointer to an array of integers. That is, this function is returning a pointer to an array of integers. This statement is correct, hence first option is right. Second option is function returning an array. This function is not returning an array. This function is returning an address, a pointer. Second statement is wrong. That's why. Third is array of functions. It is not the array of functions. Third statement is also wrong. And illegal statement, this statement is also wrong. That is, this if we talk about this particular question, you can say the first option is correct. That is, a function returning a pointer to an array of integers. Hope you have understand the meaning of such declaration. This question came in the UGC NET 2016 paper, which was held in the month of June. Okay, these declarations are somewhat complex, but if you are having your fundamentals clear, then due to these fundamentals you can get these declarations clear easily. Okay, in the next video and after that, in the upcoming 2 videos, I am going to discuss 2 complex declarations. Or if you are liking my videos, then please share these videos with your friends and your colleagues, and also like, share and subscribe my channel, so that if I upload new videos, then you can get those videos and you can understand the concept easily. After few days, I am going to cover somewhat topics related to the automata and the complexity questions, and somewhat question related to data structures will be covered in these videos, which I will be very interesting and which will be very important for your preparation. I am discussing only the fundamental questions now. After some time, the complex questions will be covered, more complex questions will be covered, and the theoretical portion of those subjects will also be covered. Okay. Thank you very much.